Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile, because you never know what you can do for someone when you give your smile. It costs you nothing, and it can bring so much to a stranger.
Guys, welcome back to the Frame Shift podcast. Today, as always, we got a really special guest. He's a traveler. He's an influencer. He's a model. He's a TikTok streamer. He's Mr. Smiley Soul himself, Christopher Cote.
Wow, that's such an honor. Thank you so much. You know what? I feel like a baddie that's about to go to Dubai with a prince right now, the way you introduced me, and that's freaking amazing.
Like you said, with that intro,
thank you.
That was a mouthful. Josh, thank you for that.
That was the most beautiful intro.
No,
thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I did my best writing that, because I write it.
Wow.
I do it all.
You're amazing.
Welcome, Josh. How are you doing? Oh, with the fresh crack. Oh, shout out First Form on that one.
Got to start the first form right.
So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for having me.
Brother, thank you for coming
Cheers.
on.
Cheers, gents.
It's an honor for me to be here.
Honor to host. You did the cheers and did the sip, bro. Isn't that bad manners or something like that?
I'm joking.
All right, so we don't
Sorry, I did.
Do we have CPR on deck?
Okay, here we go.
No, we don't.
No, I didn't even breathe before. So
The defibrillator.
We have 911 on speed dial.
I'm getting old, though. That's why.
We're all getting old. I'm almost 30. I am 30. What did I just say?
Hold on. We're in the new generation where they call the kids are calling you a unk, right?
Yeah, I am unk technically. Yeah, I thought you were going with that alpha millennial,
No,
like millennials.
Giga Chat, maybe.
Yeah, no, but it's unk for me. Yeah, it's definitely unk for me.
Same.
But bro, I got a question.
Yeah, of course.
Do you judge people off of first glance?
When I was super young, my mom always told me not to judge a book by its cover. So, I used to do. But now, since I've been in that world of social media and impressing people, I don't do anymore, because you never know what someone is going through. On a daily basis. We tend to judge people too much, and sometimes that person could be your doctor or someone who's going to save your life. So I think, and that's what I'm trying to preach with social media: stop judging people, because don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
it's super important.
It's exactly like that.
Sorry, I'm still catching my breath from the sip.
Sip caught you off guard.
Yeah, it caught me off guard.
First form hits strong.
It is strong. It is strong, guys. Don't forget it. It's a good one for workout.
It's a very good one to work out with. But when going off of the social media part, though, because even we started this podcast, seeing the comments sometimes of just trolls, it's hard not to judge those books by the cover.
It is really hard. Sometimes when I receive a lot of hate, I tend to think that those people are way more miserable than I am.
That's how I look at it too.
My soul, in a way, is grieving with them in a good way. Like, sometimes when you're a keyboard warrior online, that means that you might be miserable.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm not that kind of person, but I can understand that they feel some kind of way, and that's why they hate me. I receive death threats. Sometimes someone says, I'm going to murder you. Why?
That's crazy.
What did I do?
They hate you because they ain't you.
Yeah, exactly.
And there are bad covers. There are bad covers, though, and there are bad books.
This is true.
That's true. Like the Human Centipede. It's don't read that.
There you
go. I haven't read it.
Did you ever watch South Park?
Yeah, of course.
Did you see the one where they made the Human Centipede? The Human Centipede.
I'm not sure. No, I don't think so.
They connected a few people. They were trying to create a human iPad.
Okay.
So they put like the inputs over here and the screen over here,
No.
and you did this.
I haven't seen
and it was
that.
4 people lined up.
Oh,
one of them I
fuck.
think was bro, it's a great episode. It's one of the early episodes.
I need to see that. No, I haven't seen that. I'll watch it later.
So is Kotov your full name?
Cote.
Cote?
Cote, yeah. French, we say Cote because French Canadian, but Cote for English people, yeah.
What is coat off? It's on your Instagram.
Oh, shit. Because a freaking loser took Cote official. So
it's Cote official.
It will be Christopher Cote official, but someone decided fuck with me, so they got my name.
So funny.
And they had like 6 followers, and I was growing my platform, and I was like, I want that username, so I write Instagram meantime, but I guess you cannot do anything about it. So
definitely your brother or something like that.
Probably.
You should have secured that.
They love to hate me. So
because I think, Alec, only people like me are going to see that, though. I look at no one probably even asks you that, right? But it's like,
Never.
why is there OFF on the end of your?
No one. It's like, that's true. I actually like that question because no one ever asked me that.
Yeah, no, I mean it threw me off for a second, but
right?
The whole French Canadian thing, it's really interesting to me. So what part?
So,
are you from?
so basically,
exactly?
I was born in Quebec,
Quebec.
but I used to live as well in Montreal, which is a couple hours away. But all my family are from Quebec,
Okay.
and no one in my family speak English at all.
Real, and that's predominantly French speaking over there.
Only almost.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we have rules like you cannot have a business name in English.
Really?
So you have big brand like KFC.
Yeah.
It's in French. It's PFK. Like they had to rebrand their whole.
Because it's different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's like
crazy.
fried chicken, but in French. Right?
Yeah. No. That.
How
So
is wait? So if I'm a dumbass, okay? So
you're
basically, what is the difference between like French Canada and
Oh
then
wow,
France?
that's a good question. So let's say I was. Oh shit, I'd say that French from France is a bit more feminine.
they got ambitious back in the day.
No, it's like they're more nice, I guess. You know, like let's say
Okay.
in France they say bonjour and I say bonjour. You know, I'm more like it's more arrogant. Like it's more like alpha male energy.
Canada's the second one, or in France is the second.
France will be more feminine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
French, our language in French Canada, right? Quebec is kind of like it could be extinct because no one speak our language.
That's so
We
cool.
Okay, so
only, like,
French
Quebec-
Canada, French Canadians hate the French then.
I mean, the French hate us. I remember I was in France last year and I was waiting for my coffee and then the girl was complaining, like she was like, fuck those Americans. I'm like, hey, I understand because she was complaining in French.
Yeah.
And then when I start speaking French, she was like, oh my God, he's from Quebec, sorry. It's way different, yeah.
That's got to be weird to go through. What is it like growing up out there?
In Quebec? Long story short, when I was super young, me and my family got raised kind of like in a small town of 800 people,
Oh, I love that.
900.
That's awesome.
So, you know, I was not really, our family was super poor. I had nothing growing up and I used to make fun of. And then, you know, it was very hard for me to make any kind of friends. And then, like, just one quick story. One time I was dating the hottest girl of my, I guess, how do you say before the high school or whatever? I was young. Middle school.
There you go.
And then she will be like, we will hold hands in public and in private, but in public, she's like, I don't know him. So
There was only 2 girls in your school.
one might be a man now. No, it's a joke. It's a joke.
We had 30 girls in our middle school or in our grade in middle school.
Oh,
We
no,
had
no.
60 kids in our whole grade.
What?
Yeah, it was.
That's a lot,
It was
damn.
a small school though.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No, we had a really small population growing there. I was playing hockey, baseball, soccer because I was trying to find my way in sports and I was super good at sport. And I had some friends, but I was getting picked on, put in garbage and put gums in my hair. People will like, I remember one time I had a crush on this girl in high school and she was the most beautiful girl at school and I had a white hoodie, G-Unit hoodie, and I asked her out.
My God.
And in front of everyone, she threw paint on my hoodie and everyone was making fun of me.
That's
So-
called art.
Fucking way.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
she just
abstract
10x the
art.
price. Yeah.
Exactly.
But no, I cut you.
And now they follow me on social media, so which is a freaking boom payback, bitch.
There it is, right there. There's
Exactly.
The
I
truth.
feel grateful for that. You
But
know.
you said you had a G-Unit sweatshirt on.
Yeah, yeah,
She listened to 50 Cent and then growing up.
yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Bro, that's all I
The
listened. I was the
Cuban
only
candy
kid
shop. Me too.
all day. I
Me
was
too.
I was the only one listening.
I
to
was
him.
jamming to Big as well, Tupac.
a little bit, but like 50
Tony
was
Yayo fell off.
Lloyd Banks, though.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks.
such an underrated lyricist.
I know, but now he's gone. I mean,
Yes.
rap. If we talk about rap industry sucks right now.
You just did a country thing, right? A country music video.
Oh yeah, no, you saw that. Yeah, no, that was for a Latina singer,
Okay. Maybe not
Roxana
country.
Silva. It's Latina with country vibes.
Okay.
So I don't speak Spanish. I just finished the music video a couple of days ago.
It was
and,
sick, love you.
Thank you.
You're
It's coming
BTS.
out. It's coming at the end of March.
Okay.
I think it's Toba Avaga. I don't the name anyway. But yeah, she was singing to me in Spanish, and I thought she was saying like nice things, but I guess I'm like a deadbeat dad, an alcoholic, and then she's happy she's not with me anymore. But yeah, I had to translate the lyrics. But yeah, I do little things there and there, you know.
You didn't translate the lyrics before
No,
the
I didn't
audition?
know.
You didn't?
No, I didn't know.
I did a music
I was
video
just
like that one
surprised.
time. I didn't understand one word of it. I loved the song,
In
but
Spanish?
but
Yeah,
it was
Spanish
so
is hard.
difficult to cut to because it was just like I'm cutting purely off emotion here.
What did you film it? Did you film it or what?
Yeah, it was over in Palm Springs.
And you didn't ask you didn't translate before. You didn't do it either. You
I mean,
guys
I just didn't do translations. Like, there's only so much translation you could do,
Yeah,
especially 5 years ago.
They're gonna treat you well, you know.
Oh, they're the
Damn.
nicest guys ever. Nicest guys ever.
But yeah, it was nice to be part of this music video, and I thought there were gonna be a multiple male models, but I was the only one, so that was cool.
Well, it was a sick looking set too. It was a whole bar. You had a horse.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So basically, it's a story that we don't know each other. I'm a bartender. We fall in love, kind of start dating. I cheat on her, I guess, or I'm an alcoholic, and then she leave me, and then she's like, "Good riddance. This guy was a loser." You know, that's the song. But
You know what?
I'm excited for that.
Maybe it's better you didn't translate those
Yeah,
lyrics.
exactly. I
You
might
know?
not have accepted it.
Exactly.
How was it like being around the horse? Did you get to interact with the horse at all?
Oh, one of my best friend in Canada, she had a ranch, so I did some horse riding just a bit when I was younger, but I was kind of fear, like in a way, because the producer was like, Chris, get behind the horse and start running towards her, like to say, no, don't leave me. I'm like, I don't want to get fucking kicked in the face.
Does that kill people?
Yeah.
Just cave people's chest.
No,
in?
you can actually get killed. So I was like, I'm not doing that. So
Yeah, that's the
Maybe
one
that's
thing
smart
you're
move.
not supposed to do is what the
Exactly.
producer said. Go stand behind the horse.
Where's the Wrangler at? I got to talk to him
He
first.
must have not
Exactly.
liked you and was trying to find a way for you to get off set or something. You know, let's replace him. How are we going to do it? Hey,
maybe
stand
he
behind.
liked her and he want me dead.
Oh, that's it. That's it right there.
That could be a possibility, you know. You never know.
How'd you get into acting, into modeling in these music videos, into
So,
modeling in general?
When I was 17 years old, funny as it sounds, I was a personal trainer in a gym in Quebec, and
I
I
can
had
see that.
I
I can
had
totally see
another
that.
job. Thank you. I was bigger actually at 18 because the feeling of getting bullied when you're young, you start like eating a lot of tuna cans. I'm like, I'm gonna be the best.
It lights that fire.
Yeah, it lights that fire. And I remember I was 17 walking with my girlfriend in the mall in Quebec. And someone come at me, is like, hey, you want to be a model? I'm like, what the fuck is a model? I didn't know. I didn't speak English like at all.
Oh, really?
So, and then I was like, okay, like, and then he said, free photo shoot. I'm thinking about it. I go back home, tell my mom, tell my girlfriend. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I do the photo shoot. And he said, I'm really good at posing. I have a really good, I'm super photogenic, right? And but he said I need to lose a bit of weight, like as in the industry everyone tell me all the time, you know, like right now I'm even too big sometimes. I
It's
have to go on
crazy.
crazy diets, you know. For a fashion show I have to lose maybe sometimes 10 pounds. So you know what I do to lose 10 pounds?
How do you do that?
I trade my US dollar to UK and then I just lose the money. No.
That works too. That works
That
too.
works too. But yeah, no, it's a crazy industry. And after I did this first photo shoot, so I got a call from a modeling agency in Crew Models International in LA, and then they signed me up. And yeah, so they sent me across the world. But we're going to talk about it a bit later, I guess. But yeah.
Hey, should we go into it now?
I like that. We'll talk in a bit later. That's a preface
Okay.
to,
Okay.
yeah.
We're just going to tease
Yeah.
you a little bit.
Stay
We're gonna tease
tuned.
you a little bit.
Yeah.
Josh, what do you got next?
Well, speaking about how you got started, that was your first shoot then, right?
Yeah, that was my first photo shoot. Yeah.
Because you started with like humble beginnings. I heard that
Absolutely.
you struggled with financially with your. Can you
Yeah.
go into that a little bit about how?
Yeah,
and also how did your family? You know, the second part to that is how does your family feel about you now? You know, with the success. That
I like
you
that.
So, yeah, absolutely. So when I was young, I had 3 brothers. I lost one when I was 11. So now I had 2 brothers, and sometimes I had to live in the same bedroom. You know, my brothers, we were not super wealthy, and I had a problematic brother as well that was in kind of like in the thug life, you know. So that was very hard for my mom. We had a lot of financial problems. And I remember giving up a bit school when I was young to pay, like I was working Toys R Us manager. You know how shitty that job is when you get screamed every day at.
Just to
And
make
they
ends
say
meet.
you'll never be anything, right?
Yeah.
So that was super hard. I was trying to provide for my mom and my dad as well, seeing my mom cry to pay the rent and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Drake says start from the bottom, but I did start from the bottom.
Drake was acting on what's it called right from the beginning? Degrassi.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a role in, I don't know, freaking Baywatch.
He was what, 12 years old?
That's
15
right.
years
I
old,
forgot about
acting in
that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's right. I used to watch him.
I did too.
Well, yeah,
that was when it was good
super
too.
hard.
That was when it was a good show.
It was.
It was like it turned out
It
such
was.
a shitty show. but in
Now
the
shows
beginning-
they take only TikTok stars, and now you know it doesn't matter if you're a good actor. You just
Exactly.
take anyone that's famous.
It's a shame.
But yeah, it was super hard, And after my first photo shoot, my mom was super proud. And I remember my mom, she had amassed like $1,800. And one agency in Quebec wanted $1,800 to do a lookbook, to do my com cards, to go see clients. And my mom raised all that money. I mean, she had that money, she gave it away, and then we never heard back. They scammed us $1,800, so I had to work overtime to pay the fees and everything. But that was like, just it lights something in me saying, okay, that industry can be shitty too.
Yeah.
Because they were so nice to us, and it was just they had one room for castings, and then they disappeared. They stole a lot of people money.
I know, bro. I was managing artists back in Philly before I moved out here, and so many situations like that where it's just these fake promoters holding a show or holding a agency of some sort, and it's just they take your money and they disappear.
Yeah, it's sad because there's nothing you can do about it. You sign a contract, but that contract is not valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the reason I keep doing modeling these days, I don't know if you guys know, but 8 months ago I lost my mother, and my mom was my biggest fan of all time. As awkward as it sounds, I will be an underwear model, and sometimes when you do underwear modeling, you have to start you off a bit, to have a semi-erection on the photos.
Fluffy a little bit.
Fluff myself, right? And then my mom will be, I will show my mom the picture, and then she will print and put them on the wall.
You know what?
It's like her son in Calvin Klein, a bit fluffed.
She saw you back when you were a year old.
Yeah, exactly.
What she saw it all before.
Yeah.
Don't they just put a piece in there though? Like now you actually have to really
I think
yes.
that you do. No, sometimes, honestly, it's hard to get fluff many times when you're in shoot. You do 4 or 5 times, but after a while, your body gets tired, right?
And it's cold, I'm sure. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I know how a lot of these shoot, not those types
and
of
I
shoots
always shoot with a lot of, a male photographer, and they're like, oh, imagine like I'm a hot girl. Like, no, bro, I can't.
work like that.
I can't.
Who's the guy that fluffs?
Me. I love my. No, it's Megan Fox. Don't tell.
Okay.
That's not so bad.
Yeah,
That works.
exactly.
It can
That
work.
works.
Exactly.
Transformers Megan Fox.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
point.
now she changed. I mean, that's the whole
changed a lot.
generation is going this way.
I mean, even,
Kim Kardashian made it popular to do surgeries, and that's where we are.
do you remember Rihanna back in the day?
Yes.
So
She
much
was a
better.
bombshell.
Yeah, so
She,
much
wa-
better
she was
back then.
super beautiful. And did you see Margot Robbie yesterday?
I didn't see. What does she do? I'm disappointed.
No,
now.
she looks very different since she filmed Wuthering Heights, whatever the movie.
Oh, I haven't seen.
She lost so much weight. She looks like she's way more skinny, and she was way more beautiful in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Did she
right?
have short hair too?
Yeah. She have like
She's still the-
a bob.
yeah.
How do you call it? A
I
bob?
saw that.
think
I
it's
saw
still
that.
called that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's Hollywood. People change.
People
And
change.
Hollywood is hard.
That's-
I've been in the best party here. I've seen a lot of shit, and yeah,
What's some shit you've seen?
a lot of things.
can you talk about
I've seen
any,
a lot of famous people outside camera doing, Pepsi, Coke. I've seen a lot of things, the people you wouldn't even imagine, and I've seen a lot of famous people so unhappy. You know what? Someone told me one time. I met a Bryan Singer in person. He's like I think the writer of Marvel.
No, I know that name somehow.
He's the author of Marvel comics.
Yeah. Mhm.
Whatever. So one time he said, some people are so poor that the only thing they have is money, and this is
I've
true.
heard that before too.
Because when you're that level of rich, close to billionaire status, you don't know who the fuck is here for you.
You don't even know your kids.
Exactly. You don't have time to see them, or you don't know. That's why you see a lot of people like Elon Musk or whoever they are. Their teens their children are turning against them.
The names of Elon's kids are interesting too. Have you heard about these
Oh,
names?
is it R2D2?
Oh,
yeah, pretty much.
Robot?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
XY.
It's like a bunch of like robot names, pretty much.
XAE.
Coding and stuff. It's code.
It's
Yeah,
coding,
yeah.
exactly.
You guys don't know, but I've done some research. That's actually the nuclear codes.
Watch it be that exactly that.
Can you
Yo,
imagine?
you have to put them all
Iron,
together.
don't be watching right now.
Yo, it's all. You just have to get them in order.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You need all their names in a row, and then you just
Yep.
got to get the right order. And
Exactly.
you'll have our
need
secret
to,
nuclear
see-
codes.
Mr. Trump too is probably of the nuclear football.
So going a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with any sexual harassment type stuff?
Oh,
or
yeah.
weird shit on set with
Oh
photographers?
yeah, a
Or
lot, a lot. Yeah, yeah. When I was super young, yeah, I'm not gonna
super young?
mention name, but oh yeah, when I was doing modeling in China, India, even worse. Indian people, I love you Indians, but a lot of creepy ass over there. No casting directors. It's like if you don't. I remember that night I was in Mumbai and I was gonna get a campaign for Calvin Klein,
Really?
and I had a really handsome roommate. His name was Victor. He was perfect, like blue eyes, veins everywhere. I was like, how the fuck am I compete with that guy? It was us, the last two, and then I got invited by the casting director to go at a hotel to get some love. You think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
You know, I was around 21, 22. I was, I was still naive, but I've seen movies.
Yeah, a
I've
little bit of
heard
street
stories.
smarts.
So I'm like, why the fuck will I go at 11 p.m. in a hotel room, right? Anyway, so I didn't go. Next day, Victor came back at home at 6 a.m. tired. He said, bro, I got a gig. I'm like, yeah, sure you do.
Good for you.
It's like, modeling is all about, sometimes, sadly, it's who you're ready to put your head in the pillow for.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that. I'm not a top model, but I've did some contracts and everything, but it's really accentuate on, who your network, and if you're ready to do certain things that most models wouldn't,
It's a good way to put it,
or
unfortunately.
if you're an escort. Sadly, that's the truth.
Yeah. I mean,
And
even
I'm not, so.
Hollywood too. Same exact. I mean, not as badly now, but look at like Harvey
Hollywood,
Weinstein
yeah,
back in the day.
absolutely, absolutely.
Like-
hold on, there was a actress one time. She received an Oscar or something, and she said that will be the last dig I ever sucked or
Oh
something.
my God!
Do you remember?
We got to look that up.
I do
no.
vaguely remember that.
I don't
We
know
gotta
if
look
that's the
that
word
up.
she said, but the last person I will like blow or something, and I remember. But that's a long time ago.
that's
But that's
epic though.
That's true.
Oh my God!
That's true. I go to these parties sometimes, and people say, "Oh, Chris, you look like you could be my main actor in my script," and they're like, "We just got a $80 million production with Prime," and then I'm so excited, and we're drinking together, buy me shot, whatever. I'm like, "Wow, that's exciting." My mom will be proud because that's everything my
Huge.
mom wanted me to do was that. So I kind of want to continue that legacy, right? And then, it's bragging, say, here's the script. And I'm reading the script. I'm like, oh, shit, I like it. It's like a Jack Reacher kind of show, right? And then next day is like, Chris, it was so good to meet you. I'm $1,000 short on my rent. Could you back me?
Yo.
He just said he had $80 million budget.
Yo, don't you love those people?
That's what I hate about LA. And I used to go
horrible.
to every single red carpet when I moved here. I was so hyped. I was like, oh my God. Because when I was young, I was bullied. So I was like, oh my God, people want me to be there. And I felt like a bad bitch or
Yeah.
a person overweight in a Burger King drive-thru, right?
You felt included.
Yeah, exactly. Get canceled for that. But yeah, I felt included, and I realized it's always the same stuff. It's always the same people. It's always the people that act famous that they're not, and the people that are super silent are the most famous.
Bro, I've always said this, and I've felt this and seen this firsthand. It's the people with like 100,000 followers that are the most annoying,
Yeah.
think they're the shit people, and then you meet these people with like 5-10 million followers, and
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
so down to earth. They're just, and the follower count doesn't mean shit.
You know, Adam W is a comedian. Adam W. He do those skits. He's kind of Middle Eastern.
I feel like I've seen
He
this
has
shit on
like
TikTok
I'd
before.
say 60 million follower total everywhere.
Okay.
So one time I was at the airport, right? And I've been following him for years. I've been a big fan. And I started talking to him about his success. And he was like super humble, but then he said, let's talk about you. I'm like, why? Which celebrity in that big level of status in their lives will actually care?
Yeah.
And this is what any celebrities have to be like. My mom always told me you got to treat the CEO of a company like the janitor. Treat everyone equally.
Exactly. And I'll even take it a step further. I'll say the viewer has some responsibility in that too, because
Absolutely.
they prop them up
Yeah.
and make them feel this way, and they haven't earned that yet. Don't just hand that, don't just give
Yeah.
that away yet. Make them earn that.
You could destroy your whole career and reputation. My mom always said, my mom was resourceful.
I
of
like your
quotes.
mom. I like your
Thank
mom.
Thank you. She's the best. And she always said a reputation takes an eternity to build, but it takes 1 second to destroy.
100%.
1 million.
Let's say if
sure.
Justin Bieber tomorrow, right? He goes and he will say, I'm against LGBTQ people. Boom, he lost 50% of everything.
Yeah.
So you got to be smart. You got to love everyone equally.
And you see that in real time too, where someone will say something like that, and you just see.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though is he could lose 50%, but then gain another 50 on that other side.
No, that's true. That's true. You're right.
It's a weird
You're
fucking
right.
game people play.
Yeah, I mean,
Where you want to go with it, you know?
No, but you're right. We live in a world where you had a bunch of influencers like going in a club and play the song "I Eat," you know. So
Talk about the clav.
doing salutes. Yeah, like Clav or Andrew Tate, Top G, Top B, whatever. So all these people, sadly, now I don't think cancel culture is existing anymore.
Yeah.
Canceling cancel culture, which is cool. By the way, what do you think of that song? Is that like what?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're like the music guy, you're the manager,
that's where
you're
you're taking
the.
it.
Well, I don't know. I'm just wondering because like it's an actual song that
I'm half
he.
Jewish.
But he deleted
no,
it,
no,
right?
I didn't go. Well, no. See, that's the thing though. That's why I want to talk about it because like it's not. He's not being. Or is he? Is he being? Oh yeah, the mic fell a little bit. There we go. Sorry. Is he being like? That's not. He's just
I
playing
think he's
around.
just being a troll.
Yeah, he's
He's just
trolling.
being a troll.
So why are people so?
Well, if you're talking about that situation specifically as a business move, I'm surprised the club let it happen just because that's going to blow up their spot in the worst of ways.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're right.
But for him to do it, that's such an epic troll move. And
Yeah, it
if you're a
was.
troll,
Yeah, it
like
was.
that's level what 90? Like
No,
you're
no,
getting up
that's
there,
true.
you
Yeah,
know?
he's leveling up.
But from the club's perspective, that's got to suck to be the club. Like
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you mean the club that? Yeah, they
That it
got
happened
under
in.
fire and now their reviews like 1 star.
exactly.
People are lying now. They're just saying, "Oh, I hate this club. There was rats everywhere."
Yeah, exactly. Like all that type of shit.
Yeah, but it's a very risky generation now because we invented words that never got invented before. I was in a club recently at Barney's and Beanery, and I mean I don't know if it's a club, but a girl came at me and said, "Oh, you look maxing." I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
What does that mean exactly? Do you know what
But-
that means?
Yeah, I mean I've done some research and it says that actually I look good. I'm like, "Thank you."
That, I mean, that,
I mean, I say thank you, but not to her. I said to in my head, "Oh,
Yeah,
thank you."
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
3 days later, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if you realize right now the span of attention of people is so bad because of doom scrolling.
we have 2 seconds to catch something.
Not even.
If that.
Have you guys caught yourself recently watching a movie and whatever movie, and then you go on Twitter see if reruns still exists or whatever, you know?
Every time. And oh my God, yeah. And I'll click off that movie so quickly. if
Yeah,
that
me
doesn't
too.
happen.
It's like I lose interest in anything.
That's 10 years ago. We didn't have Netflix, or maybe let's say 15 years ago. We didn't
Yeah,
have a Netflix where we
that's
could
true.
just click on and off.
Blockbuster movies, or we go to the
And
the-
you had to
yeah.
go get that movie. You had
Yeah.
to buy it on demand or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't. There was an investment that had to be made some way, shape, or form. So you were in there. You were gonna watch that movie.
Absolutely.
Now, and it kind of started with YouTube, where you've got a whole row next to what you're seeing of the next thing to
Yeah, and it
to
takes you
watch.
3 hours to pick a movie.
Exactly.
And that's what it is, and it's the same with influencers, right? So you know the IRL streaming, this ruins everything. The clippers, you know what a clipper is,
Yep,
ruin the whole social media world.
Yeah.
Because a girl will be on a podcast like we are. I don't know if you've seen that girl. Oh, don't job your love. No, don't love your job your love. This stupid shit has killed social media.
But
And
here's the crazy part, though: is this is exactly what you're doing, though. You're a TikTok streamer, and you're the IRL stuff, right? No, are you?
no, I don't do IRL. I do. No, I'm too.
You're just more like
streaming. You're not live streaming then.
No, I'm live streaming, but not in the street. Like, you know, I don't go to people and hit on their
IRL's
girlfriend.
like going, what Neon does, like, or Kai Cenat,
Yeah,
where
it's
he,
like, let's say you have
goes to
3
the gym.
bodyguards and you see a beautiful girl walking by with her boyfriend, and you're like, "Hey, you're so hot, give me your number." And then the bodyguard push her, you know, her boyfriend, so they get a reaction.
Exactly, and that's what they're looking for the clip.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's why they only do those kind of videos now. And I don't know if you've seen recently. There's a guy. He's going super viral. He goes on Skid Row and give homeless people machete. It's like that's the only thing that goes viral.
He gives them machetes.
Yeah, I'll show you a video after.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, like to 20 homeless, and they're like, "Yeah."
We just had in our gym. We just had a guy wielding a machete.
Oh my
Had to
God,
have the
wait.
police get called at the
What?
gym. Yeah, so
that is so crazy.
This is dangerous, man.
That's arming the people. Right?
It's
Yeah.
like hold on, what is the movie that everyone hold on, I have you know the movie that you can kill anyone for 24 hours? What is it called?
What
yes.
is that called?
Fuck, I have a blank.
I am too. What is it fucking called?
Jennifer Lawrence.
I think
No, that's Hunger Games. No.
that's Hunger.
Oh, I'm
she's in
thinking Hunger Games.
Yeah,
No,
but
not
I mean,
Hunger
it's kind of the
Games.
same.
It's
Oh,
Bro, I know what it
you know,
is.
you know which movie I'm
oh
talking
my
about.
god, everything, all crime is legal for 24 hours.
All
Purge.
Purge. The
Yes,
Purge.
exactly, exactly.
It's like we're getting ready for a freaking Purge.
Shit.
That'll be useful in LA. A lot of people,
I mean, there's so many stories of people shooting at home invaders in LA,
Oh yeah, and
and
still
then
go
they
to
get in
jail.
trouble. Yeah, it's like what is going
Yeah,
on
I
here?
think California has a really big problems, and about that, absolutely, and it's very different from a lot of U.S. states.
Mm-hmm.
But California, yeah, I'd be in fear if someone broke. Let's say I owned a home, right? Someone will break in my home, and I shoot them. I might be the one charged.
It's crazy.
So it's super sad. I mean, you gotta get shot at first, I guess.
I don't even know what the actual technicality is.
too, I
Like,
know.
it's even if they shoot at you, if they're running away. So if you shoot them in the back, you can get in trouble. I think still we've talked about that before.
Yeah, well, depending which state
Yeah,
you're in.
well, in LA,
Florida, you're good.
yeah.
Florida, you're
yeah,
good.
Florida, you're
You say
Texas,
shoot
you're good.
first, ask question after, even if they're dead.
What's Quebec or what? What is Quebec like in terms of like gun control and
Oh
like,
shit! Quebec has no firearms.
really
It's
like
no, I mean you can hunt deers or whatever, but it's a very very true control. It's super hard to get a firearm.
okay.
And you need to go first. You cannot have like a mental illness, which makes sense,
That's
right?
fair. I'm for that.
And we have
Josh is over
we
there
have
like,
no weapon. at
Not
all.
really, no. That means it's worse than California then.
Yeah.
Quebec's got to be worse.
No, I mean there's no shootings, but there's no guns. Canada is super.
That doesn't mean there's no guns. It means there's probably more because there's a bigger black market.
Well, there could
That
be,
is
but-
something I say too.
I mean
So
that's
the more
that's
control,
fair. That's
the
fair.
more of a black market you're gonna have. I've
Yeah,
also
that's
said
fair.
that.
But we're very. I mean, there's never.
But at the end of the day, there's less shootings.
There's less shooting.
interesting.
I remember a couple years ago on Halloween. I don't know if you guys heard that story, but it was in Quebec, and I was with a bunch of friends. I was dressed as Achilles, like from freaking 300. Anyway, we're all warriors, right? That night, and we're supposed to hang out in the old city of Quebec, and we didn't. And that's why I believe in destiny, whatever, right? We took the decision to get drunk at home. Good decision.
That's a smart. You saved a couple bucks out.
Yeah, in my life. So there was a guy that was dressed as a swordsman, and he was walking in Old City, Quebec, and he was walking with his sword on the ground, and he kind of he killed 7 people, 4 and 7 injured.
Damn.
But me and my friend group, if we would have seen him walking, we're like, "Hey, bro, nice outfit."
Yeah.
And he would have sliced us. Yeah, that happened I think 4 or 5 years ago, and that was so sad.
It is crazy to think about how much Halloween puts us at risk for something like that.
Yeah, because
Like,
you never know. Like
everybody's dressed up as something.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a scary holiday
It is scary.
when you think about it.
In this generation, I watch my surroundings all the time.
Yeah.
We never had to
Interesting.
worry about a killer when I was a kid, though.
Same here.
Mostly it was my parents were like, because there were needles in candy or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, that's true.
the
Yeah,
thing we were
Or
most scared
apples,
of.
yeah.
Make sure they don't
Yeah.
put drugs in your candy, guys.
That's true.
No one's putting no one's
Now
wasting their
people
money on
want
that.
it. Now they want drugs in their candy. They're like, yes.
I got the good
Hopefully, I
stuff.
got one. Yeah. No, but
No,
that's true.
I grew up in we were talking about it earlier, the small ass towns. Like we barely even locked our doors at night. Like
No, yeah, it was not scary. Yeah, we wouldn't lock our door. We'll sometimes leave the door open because it was hot. But yeah, I mean, since I moved to California, I've never been scared. Like, in a way, like let's say the other day, right? I'm walking in downtown LA for I was
that's
going
always
to
a
a
great walk.
casting, and there was a black homeless man. It doesn't matter if he's black, but he spit on me.
Oh, great.
And there's like spit coming down.
Oh, he
and
really
then I'm
got
like,
you.
and there's like, oh, I hate white people. And then I'm like, the fuck did I do?
Yeah, no,
Like, I did nothing.
you got the Black Israelites on Hollywood and La Brea. That's
Oh
always
yeah,
a fun
yeah.
time.
I know. I always see them, but it's like I'm powerless because if I do something, I'll get deported. So it's like
Oh, that's
I'm just
even-
smiling.
yeah.
I'm just have a good day, sir. And then you probably think I'm Illuminati or some bullshit. But
That's
the world is sad right now.
That just it gets me so heated, and then when I can't react,
Yeah, you can't.
That's
yeah,
just
you're powerless. Have you guys seen recently the all the influencers? They have gambling deals.
yeah. That's been going over well. Everybody's got
what is it? Rain bet?
Roulette. Everybody's got prize picks. Everybody's got
But you
draft
see
games.
the most beautiful, like a wholesome video, like warming that you're like, oh my God, he's changed that man's life. And then he's like, okay, let me put a hand on blackjack on rain bet.
Yeah, no, there's like Kalshi and stuff now too.
There is a bet
That's
for
true.
anything on.
I know.
Kalshi.
I bet on Kalshi recently. Is it gonna rain more than 5 inches in LA? I lost.
You know?
Holy fuck.
You know, it's probably worth it just to take the under, just in case.
Yeah, it was $20 and the reward was like 1,000. But what's the chance it happens?
It's
It never
worth it.
rains.
Yeah. It was,
But yeah, I think we have a big gambling problems in our youth.
well, the whole thing about with the NBA scandal. When was that? Was that a year ago? 6 months ago?
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
my,
true.
there's a few though.
That's a good point. Not the Chauncey,
referee one.
not the Chauncey Billup ones. The one where it was
I remember
one of
yeah.
the players was throwing games and
Yeah,
then
that's true.
His
He was
buddies were
missing on purpose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like being subbed out of the game right away.
I'm
and,
sure
like,
UFC has some of those too. Where eventually it's gonna come out. I'm
so
sure.
it happened in UFC, and when Dana White found out about
Oh,
it,
he kicked him out of the promotion.
He
Yeah.
kicked him out.
That's true.
He said, "Okay, this isn't even happening. You're out. You're gone." So Dana's handling it right, but it's so hard to catch these people.
Yeah, he has a good reputation. I mean, he's a super like honest and real guy. So
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna fuck around with that.
Except the White House card, which we'll talk about on our other podcast.
Why is John Jones not there?
Wait, he is. I saw that he just inked a deal for $30 million to be there against someone.
Oh, Ngannou? No,
Was it Olivier?
Alex Pereira.
Pereira, yeah,
Might
but
have
No, but no, he's
it's already
not.
that's already set though. Pereira's
And
fighting,
Gain.
gone.
Cyril
gone.
Gane, yeah.
John
Which is
Jones is
your
my
guy.
favorite
Me too,
all
of all
time. John, bro, we're like the
I met
G
him
Unit,
in
John
Vegas.
Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
I met John Jones. Look, I have it. I'll show you after. I have it.
John Jones is a wild boy.
Cyril Gane though is his guy because he's
No,
French,
fuck
right?
no.
He's French.
What
No,
about?
but I'm not
he's-
French. I'm Canadian, so I don't care about
No,
Cyril
What
Gane.
about
that's
Bisping?
right. I
Isn't
thought he was
Bisping
Canadian?
Canadian?
He's French.
No,
Oh, he's English.
George St. Pierre was my guy. He's
Okay,
from
there
my
we go.
city. I've seen him in clubs.
St. Pierre was a beast. too.
George St. Pierre will go to a club or just he never drank, right? He'll go anywhere and he has GSP on his back. So I swear no one was testing him. MMA, GSP, or UFC.
You don't-
Super humble guy.
You don't want to. So many of those guys are humble too.
They are.
So if you know you can
They are.
beat anybody's ass,
Yeah.
it gives you a little bit of confidence.
It's like a weapon
Yeah.
of mass
Yeah, yeah.
destruction. It's like Iran with nuclear weapons. Same shit. you know?
Literally.
Let's reel it back in
Let's
for a
reel it back.
second.
Yeah, we just go all the way.
There's a correlation between well, not a lot of models make it to Runway, right? And so you were able to transition into Runway, and so I wanted to kind of ask you how, first of all, you did that and what you like better, Runway or modeling.
It's super hard to be a runway model, especially when you work out. No shame to the industry, but they really prefer like 6'4", skinny. Because when you're a model, I learned, especially as a runway model, you are you're not the one important. The clothes are important, right? Yeah. So that's why you'll see, like, I'm sure Jacob Elordi or these actors that are kind of tall will be the best models on the runway. So it is super hard for me, especially when I started doing runway, because I've always been a commercial model, right? So I had to lose like shoulders and chest to fit the design clothes, and that's the hardest. You go on a crazy ass diet of watermelon for like a week,
Yeah.
and then you lose weight, and then you try to shoot for Nike, and then they're like, oh, you're too skinny. So it's so hard, especially runway modeling. And one thing about me that is a handicap in my runway modeling, and they always scream at me backstage when I practice my walk. They say I'm too masculine. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? I'm just walking like I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
So wait, this makes sense now then. So runway models have to be not as good looking because they're accentuating the clothing.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
You're too
It
good
is a
looking for
thing.
the runway,
You're
bro.
too good looking for runway then. That's it. So that you have to accentuate the clothing, and if you're too good looking, then that takes the focus away from the clothes. Is
Makes
that what
sense.
I'm getting at?
Well,
Is that what
you know that this generation, especially now, I don't know if you saw like the girls, they have like a vertigo. What is it called?
What is,
Vertigo.
I've heard that term. What does it mean?
Like they're all runway models. They have like brown. I don't know how to say that. The colors on their body are different.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
air pressure or something
And then
like that.
androgen models too. The tall androgen models are getting all the work for Desigual, Prada, Gucci. And most of the male models, they're a bit more feminine, and they have these crazy jawlines, and that's what they care about,
Wow.
When I used to shoot runway for actually Indian people.
Oh, okay.
Here in LA, but it was a lot of exactly that. It was
Do
a
you
lot
know I
of-
live in India, right? 2 years.
Oh, you were saying Mumbai?
2 years, yeah.
No, so yeah, I forget. Well,
Sorry.
LA Fashion Closet? We haven't talked in a
Oh
while.
yeah, I did that last year. Yeah,
Did you really?
Nice. Yeah, I did LA Fashion Closet. I did a lot arts, but the real LA Fashion Week is super hard to get into.
Oh my God! I've got a couple of friends that did like the actual Miami and New York Fashion
Swim
Weeks.
Week. Oh yeah,
Swim Week.
I
Exactly.
did New York Fashion Week, the real one, but it's like, it's who you know. It
It's
doesn't matter. It's who you know.
everything's so political. Everything
Yep.
is about who you know.
Yep. And if I post anything like controversial online, I'm fucked.
You're done.
Or even if people who have OnlyFans, it's very hard.
We can hit the OnlyFans thing in a second, but I wanted to circle back and
Mm-hmm.
like the type of modeling kind of thing where you have these someone like a Charlie Matthews or someone
Yeah.
who's more slender, you could say,
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
versus like, do you know Brady Irvin or JT? You know JT, right?
JT.
Jordan Torres.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Those guys are more like the athletic build,
Yeah,
the,
fitness.
like fitness
More.
modeling.
And they eat no carbs and
And then there's the Charlies, which is just like the super slim.
Yeah.
So it's like it's much harder, it seems, to get into that fitness one.
oh, it's way harder, and it's all about pulling the plugs. But their lifestyle is crazy.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, my problem with me, I only have a tattoo. It says "Live Now," right? So my problem is I will have the craziest workout you ever seen, and then I will go home and do 3 cup of noodle instant, and then I will eat a mac and cheese and a piece of cake.
There's no muscle being built there.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You know, I came so close to that in my life that I'm like, I used to compete in fitness, and I was 6 months competition, like no carbs, and I was miserable. And you want to end your life when you do that kind, and I just don't want to be in that world anymore. That I want to eat whatever I want, KFC, In and Out. But
Enjoy your-
those guys, they're very strict and they do cardios. Kudos to them. I respect that. But I'm in a world that I don't think it's worth it for me anymore. I'd rather do live streaming on TikTok.
Exactly.
At this point. And it brings way more than traditional modeling for sure.
It's so surprising how much you can be pulling on something like
Absolutely.
that. It's crazy. And
It's
then,
not necessarily the money. It's also, you know, just one quick story short. One time I had a woman and she was coming in my life every night and she was dropping, like, I don't know if you know, lions or whatever. She was giving a lot of her time and financial aspect as well. Rhonda, her name. And then one time she stopped coming in my lives. And I'm like, why? You know? And then a month or two later, I received a letter from her son or something. It said that she passed. I had no idea she was sick. I never knew she was sick. So she had a cancer or some kind of sickness. And
you were bringing that joy to her life.
yeah. So basically, it was a thank you to in her last days, our last months. I was a sunshine in her world, and she was, you know, she was lonely at the time. She had her son or some family members, but that's my real paycheck right there. That's what I cared about, and that's why I have a freaking strong team going for 5 years together, 6 years sometimes. And it seems like begging money online. People are like, oh, go find a real job. Bro, I had real jobs.
This is
Trust
better.
me. No, this is better. And my mom was super proud, and my family. But it's competitive.
Have you ran into any issues? Because I think when Oracle bought the
Oh,
US
fuck.
thing at TikTok,
Oh, you have no idea.
shit got all.
My views.
Talk to me, bro.
My views, seriously. No, I think now it's so hard because I guess they push whatever they want to push out. And, you know, content like shirtless content gets flagged. I had video of the
really?
review because I'm like, hey, you smell change your world, but I'm shirtless. And then I get flagged for nudity. No, it's bad right now. TikTok is rip TikTok. It's been fun.
we were streaming football games, NFL games.
Oh, you got banned?
Oh, we got so
warning?
many 3, 5, and 7 day bans.
Oh, my God.
But we were going crazy. We'd have like 2,000, 5,000 people in there
Yeah, that's what
at one
happened.
time, and it would be going nuts.
Was that before or after the sale?
That was before the sale. That was 100%.
So the sale fucked everything up then. Is what happened.
everything,
Yeah.
everything.
Does that mean that TikTok, when so it was only half of TikTok though, right? That's like
Not
American.
even. I don't even think
It
it was
was
half.
ByteDance. It was China, right?
It was just the U.S.
It was just,
portion of the territories, I think.
so does that
Yeah.
mean now that when you post a TikTok, then China doesn't see it? Is it like separated now or something?
I think
Or-
they don't see it
I don't
anymore.
think China was ever seeing it. They've always been like
it was always.
it's like a separate app. and
They have
everything.
a Zugi or whatever it's
It's
called.
called
I
something
don't
else.
know the app, but it's Zeng. I don't know what
It's
it's called.
something. Yeah, it's not called.
But
TikTok
it's super
over there.
educative. Like if you go in that app, it's only kids learn how to
That's what I heard
draw to freaking load the gun for ready for war.
Math,
And us, we
war.
do the renegade
Oh,
or
man.
twerking challenge or the we drink whatever bleach,
Whatever stupid shit we're viewing.
Yeah, that's what, and that's what I hate about social media now. The kids, they're 9, 10 years old, they want to be a streamer. I've seen a kid yesterday. He's like, the most liked comments is the prank I will do to my parents. And it was like, put your keys on their car all the way. And then he's 9 years old, he did that.
Oh,
But he got 3 million followers at 9. So it's like...
Oh,
and then you pay to fix the car.
Yeah, 100 times over.
Yeah.
Like,
but how can my generation compete with that?
No, it's...
Because we were not desperate to do the top comment. Now people...
we were desperate to do the top comment in real life.
Yeah, exactly. We will be out. And now, you know what my mom used to say? It was so hard for you boys when you were young to bring you back inside. Now it is so hard to get a kid outside. And look, metaverse is coming. It's about to blow the world up. Like, in a way that kids or even humans and freaking Tesla, Optimus is coming.
It's so crazy.
And the robots, we're going to fall in love. We're going to do threesomes with robots. And...
Josh,
put our girlfriends away.
Look, I'm not opposed to a robot. They have to get a little better though. It can't be metal. It's got to be, the lady's got to get a little softer. And then
we could have some fun with this. Guys, let's patent a robot. Let's do this.
Yep,
this is the new
with
business
the woman or the human skin and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
forget modeling. Forget video production.
Exactly.
Let's go into business.
I think modeling is dead as we speak right now.
We got this shit. We got it.
It's so hard to get any kind of casting now.
So is that because of the advent of like AI and shit?
Oh shit, yeah. No, you know what pissed me off, and I posted a story yesterday about it. I said it's so frustrating that modeling agencies I sent my profile to years ago, and I see them commenting on AI models like, "Hey, DM us, we have something for you." Like, he's AI, cannot you see this person is artificial intelligence?
It's crazy.
They're perfect. Like the AI models, they have perfect chest, perfect abs, perfect face. It doesn't exist.
And they don't gotta pay. It sucks for the fucking talent. It sucks.
I'm scared of that. I hope there's gonna be how do we say in English, like regulations.
Yes.
I hope there's gonna be regulations because actors, imagine Hollywood.
I mean, we're seeing strikes and shit for that.
I know.
For the writing side,
Yeah, the SAG-AFTRA, whatever it's called. They're doing that right now.
SAG-AFTRA.
So it's super bad right now. And my mom dream was for me to become a famous actor. I'm like, shit, it's gonna be hard.
I think you still got this because I think in terms of movies and creatives in that sense, I don't think AI has it. I think
emotion, the human connection. I think they don't.
Exactly.
But it is so scary out there.
It is.
Like something that people don't know. My mom, she got scammed by someone online. And a romance scam, right?
Nigerian prince?
Yeah, the what, sorry?
Nigerian
It's funny. It was similar. And that person, I guess my parents' relationship, they were together for a long time. My mom needed just, some flirt or whatever, anyway. And she was talking to that man every night. And that person that was scamming my mom used someone dead photos. And my mom just, she felt, she was happy to talk to that person like a friend, right?
Yeah.
And then my mom starts sending money to that person. And then I have a lot of friends that works in the IT field and whatever. I trace his IP address, freaking Nigeria. And then but she got scammed for tens of thousands. And we're talking about years ago. So imagine how the AI is good now. Even me, I get scammed. I will get scammed.
How many the emails I get today or even the text messages? I get so many auto text messages that are just like, your bank account has been frozen
click the link and then you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. All your secrets are spilled.
My first year when I moved to America here in LA, I received an IRS phone call and I was so scared. He's like, sir, no. And then it's an Indian gentleman, but I didn't know IRS is not Indian. And then he said, "This is John Smith, son. Son, we accept credit cards, son." And then I was scared. He said, "Police on their way, son."
Police on their way is great.
I was scared. I didn't know. Like I've always been scared of the American system. So I always wanted to walk straight and be like a good person and not have a criminal record. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm done."
I was a bit of a bad boy when I was younger. We don't got.
Well, me too. Me too. When I was young,
but nowadays I'm a nice, upstanding citizen that does exactly.
And I'm proud
what
of
you're
you. What you just told me earlier, I'm super proud of you.
it happens. Shit happens.
I think in life, everyone has a FOMO, fear of missing out stuff. And once we get a bit older, we realize that we did this, we did that. Sometimes it's time to go on the right path and be more mature and maybe be a good example for the youth of the new generation.
And on top of that, what's going to last, and what can you build that's really going to last?
A legacy.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And that's why people always ask me, I do romance book cover, right?
Okay.
I'm at 32 this year alone as a model for romance books. And
Wait, you've done 32 covers just this year?
I mean, in a year, in 14 months, yeah.
That's kind of
14
funny
months.
because there's just like a Barnes and Noble somewhere that just has a bunch of pictures of you on like
Yeah, you
all
should
the
go
robots.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my mom was super proud of that. So every book that I will get, I will send to my mom, and she collection them and my family. And I have 32 at home. And my last one, hold on, what was the book? I don't remember the name.
50 Shades of Grey.
Kristen Proby, the author. It's on my phone. Kristen Proby. We had a Times Square billboard giant.
Oh, that's sick.
And she wants to make it a movie. I think it's gonna get bought. The script.
Times Square is a great place because
It was great.
Pre-pandemic, 425,000 people pass through there daily.
Yeah, but no one cares anymore. I was telling
Pre-pandemic.
people, I was alone. I went there alone, and it's freaking cold. I'm freezing just to see my billboard. And I asked someone, "Hey, it's me. Can you take a picture?" It's like, who gives a shit?
That's it. That's interesting.
Even at the gym, I was at John Reed the other day. I said, "Bro, are you done soon with your set?" Say, "Hold on, I'm battling on TikTok." It's like,
Oh my, no, they
what is
didn't.
this new world? I feel like we live in a simulation like Black Mirror right now.
What did you do when that happened? Because that's insane to me. When that happened to John Reed.
It's a big black guy. What the fuck you want me to do?
Okay, bro.
I'm like, okay, cool.
I'll do it.
There's
Go
other
ahead.
bench press. There's other stuff, but I feel like the new money right now, the new rich is the currency is attention.
Yes.
Whoever is getting attention now is going to be the one that's going to get the brands to sponsor them.
And then it's as the creator, what do you do once you have that attention? What can you do to make the next pop?
Well,
and then
you do
build that?
NFTs and you scam your fan like a bunch of influencers.
Bro, is that the go-to market or whatever?
The Octua girl, whatever the fuck she did. Hey, by the way, Octua lost 5K from you. Pissed me off. Fuck you. Yeah,
Yo,
sorry.
what is up with her now? Like,
I don't know.
Any comebacks in the making?
Oh, I'm pretty sure people forget so quick.
So quick.
People forget so quick. I'm sure not Epstein, but Diddy, when he gets out of jail, he's gonna be like, he's gonna have a brand of baby oil, and people are gonna, they're gonna buy it.
Oh, he has to do that. Actually,
Oh, I know he will.
Has to do
I'm
that.
sure it's already marketed.
Oh my God, that
Trademark is here. I'm sure.
Imagine Diddy and Johnson do a collab. That would be and he gets out in
that's
just a couple
$1 billion
years.
company.
He didn't get a lot of time. Like he gets out soon.
2028, I think.
Okay, 2 years.
Not even.
Like,
He's
what?
gonna be good conduct.
Dude, I've had the same bottle of baby oil for like 12 years.
Who use it? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
use that. I've never used that.
I use it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, you use it when you want a massage.
Apparently not. If it's
I
been there
go
for 12
to these
years,
Thai ladies, whatever.
It's a
that
thing.
might be the
I think
move.
they're ladies, but yeah.
They use,
I'll
there's
get
actual
them.
Neutrogena massage oil, but
Oh, that's an authentic one. It's
the baby oil is cheaper.
or I put on my body on a shoot, before a shoot.
A lot of my clients will do that for.
But they all
shoots.
Photoshop anyway, all photographers and even AI.
It-
A lot of my friends, they don't even do photo shoots.
You know what's best for photo shoot is the
Coconut?
I could see
tanning
coconut
oil,
being
dark
good.
tanning
Oh,
oil.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's the best.
Oh, no,
The
that's good.
consistency is perfect.
No, that's good. You're not too shiny for photo shoots.
Hawaiian Tropics.
What's the spray one that everyone uses?
Banana boat? No.
No, that's
No?
isn't that like tanning
Camphor?
tanning oil?
tanning
no,
oil, but
this
that's
is like
so
the
Yeah, it's tanning something.
spray stuff specifically for like a work sweet sweat.
Oh, sweet sweat.
You know
Never
about
heard
sweet
of
sweat?
it. No.
Everybody, it's like
I'll check that
it's
out,
like
yeah.
a gel kind of thing, and you put it on,
Okay.
and it
You look more ripped.
it's insane. You get a little red.
Oh.
Like it looks like you've been working out like a motherfucker.
Oh, I never did.
Shout out Sweet Sweat, sponsor us. My clients use it all the time.
Shout
I don't
out
use it,
Sweet
though.
Sweats.
You're so funny, Alec. I'm sitting here off camera, like doing this.
I know. Wait,
And I'm like,
did you see that? Is that why you
No,
said it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't get it at first. I was
your
like, what are
fucking
you
mic
trying to
keeps
go with?
falling, and I'm like, put the mic
Oh,
up.
Oh,
And
that's
Oh,
what
that's
you're
what you
saying.
meant.
I thought you were saying Hawk Tua.
no, I'm like,
Here, let me fix that for
I thought you were talking about Ladyboy. That's why I said maybe they're boys.
I thought you were going off of the Hawk
like,
Tua.
I'm like, lift the mic up. This is what I'm doing. I'm like, lift the
I was
mic.
trying to understand too. Okay,
We
good.
should be good now.
let's talk let's talk about the fact I did Vogue.
Let's go into Vogue.
Let's go into Vogue.
So basically, that was crazy. So shout out to White Cross Management. They are my agency. So eventually they
Wait, White Cross. Hold on. Jim Jordan? You're with
Yeah.
Jim Jordan?
Yeah, that's my manager.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You've mentioned him a few times.
We've actually interviewed Jim on the other.
Oh,
pod.
really? Okay.
Yeah. We'll
Jim's
talk
my
after.
manager. Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
but
no
we'll
worries.
talk after the pod.
that was
it's
a
been a
spit the
while.
first form out for a second. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I auditioned, and then they said anyway. First, I got the job. I was super. When you do castings, you hope for the best, but you're like, they got freaking 57,000 models in LA, probably more. And then I got congratulations, Chris, you got the Vogue. And then I remember my mom was still here, and I was so proud, and she was crying, even though she barely knew what Vogue was, and I was so proud. And then they're like, you're not gonna know who's gonna be the celebrity because you cannot leak. It's like NDA, right?
Yeah.
So it could be either I don't know, Hasbulla from, or it could be Brad Pitt, or at that time it was Sharon Stone.
Okay.
And my mom was a big fan of her movies, and that was such a starstruck. And most models on set, they were like, "Who is she?" It's like because it's young models.
True.
I'm in my 30s, right, 32. So I knew who she was. I was a big fan. Sharon has a bit of attitude, but she was sweet. And little didn't we know there was other 21 models with us. I thought we were like gonna be 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And then
Whole crowd.
Sharon had bring top models. Literally, I don't know if you guys know Gabriel Aubry.
I don't think
Halle
I know
Berry,
that one.
ex-husband.
I know Halle Berry.
Face of Hugo Boss.
I know Hugo
like
Boss.
big model, right? So we didn't know that she was gonna bring her top models with her. So we were like in the back, hey, hi.
Yeah.
And I mean that was a great photo shoot. It was a crazy experience to be in Vogue, and I was super grateful.
You said your manager set that up for you?
Yeah, they send me casting sometimes.
What Vogue was that? Because I know like Charlie did.
Audrey.
Charlie did what? Hong
Was it
Kong?
Audrey? What it was called?
Where's Audrey?
Hong Kong is good. I think Italy or something. I'm not sure.
I'm assuming that's a good one.
I'm not even sure if it's Italy. I haven't Googled it.
Italy and fashion go together.
Yeah, I mean it's Vogue. Fuck,
Vogue is Vogue. I mean, once you get to that level where it's like you're on the cover of Vogue, that's just.
But that's what Drake said, right? He said, "Bitch,
Yeah,
don't
he-
say you're a model if you haven't been in Vogue." So I
Yeah.
was putting this in my story with that song.
Bitch, I was in
They
Vogue.
should accomplish,
Well, if you can sign with White Cross, you're dialed in because he can make a phone call to Vogue and he just
Yeah, no, absolutely. Jim's a great manager. Yeah, we've been together a few years. He has a lot of people working under him as well.
How did you get signed by them?
He noticed me, I think, on social media. If I remember years ago, when I moved to LA.
Starts with social media.
I was everything is through social media, right? And that's what sometimes the real aspect of like the essence of being a model now, everything is through social media.
And Jim is so good at discovering too. Like he doesn't want, like most modeling agencies or managers want to get like the next, like the biggest thing, right? Like he just
the
wants
next
to find
the boy
people.
next door. Yeah.
He wants to find people and build them. That's what he does. Like he famously
that.
found.
Oh, what's his name? Yeah, I know. Jeremy Meek.
Jeremy Meeks.
Yeah.
And then the
Jeremy
girl.
The black can I say black?
Jeremy
black
Meeks, felon.
Yeah.
He's a felon.
Black
Maybe not
fella.
like that.
He was well known for his mugshot.
Yeah, his mugshot where he had like crazy blue eyes.
Oh,
and
was
he
he,
had
was he the good-looking one?
Yeah.
I think Nicki Minaj dated him or some shit like that.
something. And now he's married to a billionaire. He made it.
Is it? Wait, wasn't he the PDF file?
No.
No,
That's
not
not maybe a
him.
different
No,
one.
he had a weapons charge or something.
Yeah.
something more. And then he got bailed out by every single girl in this one.
Yeah.
I've met him once. A great guy.
I feel like that happens reverse too. I feel
But
like
his life changed. When you attain that level of fame, I
Yeah.
think you became more aware and more respectful. He's super respectful.
that's cool. That's cool.
Most people that I meet that are kind of famous, they're way more respectful than the little one that says they're famous.
100%. That is, yeah.
You guys know Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yeah, I used to study the shit out of him.
Me too. I love him. I went to one of his conference. Super inspiring. But you know what he said 3 days ago? He said, I have 55 million followers, him, right? And he said, someone that create a brand new account on Instagram or TikTok could get more views than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Because the algorithm is dead.
It is.
It doesn't matter how many followers now.
Exactly.
It's not attractive anymore. Someone with 10,000 followers could get more engagement than I do.
Bro, exactly.
We're
And that's what I've been
OGs.
saying about YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
subscribers literally mean nothing
means
nowadays
nothing.
besides to brands and ad deals and
It,
things
it
like
doesn't
that.
mean I reached 200K followers in 5 months on YouTube,
Good for you.
and then it stopped. It stopped at
And
two.
it just stopped.
No, it stopped. I had a warning for I was doing gray sweatpants videos, to attract people to my OF, whatever bullshit, and I got a warning, and then just keep going down since, and
Why
that
don't
was
we
a
try
year ago.
something with this pod? Why don't we upload it to our frame shift and then upload it to your channel?
We can
See how-
Yeah,
why
I
don't
would
we
love
collaborate
that.
with,
Yeah, I would
see
love
if we
that.
can revive it a little
Yeah,
bit.
let's do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Why
and
not?
I'm gonna give you about 30 clips out of this probably.
Oh,
so,
I would
yeah.
love that.
You know the drill.
I would love that. I
Charlie's
would
still
love that.
posting them.
Okay, so to make it viral, we're gonna say, my mom used to say 1 + 1 is not 2; it's 11. Have you seen that podcast?
I haven't, but I like that, and I'm gonna steal that.
Have you
I
seen
love
that
that.
podcast?
I always say I'm an expertiser, so I just make up
Have
words.
you seen that guy Ali? He has a beard, and they call him a good boy Ali. And then he fake is a billionaire. And then he said, when I was 5, I got recruited by the Shaolin monk, and I beat my uncle was El Chapo, middleman. He just say bullshit.
Oh, that's-
but everything goes viral all the time.
Ultimate troll.
He's the best.
Ultimate.
have
I guess
to
that's
show
not
you-
really a troll.
I have
but
to
like-
show you
Kind
his
of basically a
videos.
troll.
Yeah.
No, he said he was in the Israeli army, like top secret for Mossad.
Or a
And then
liar, basically.
People ask him. He said, "Shh, they're watching me."
They're
No
always
one
watching.
gives a shit about you.
We're actually sponsored by Mossad, so
I
like,
love
it
that.
works
That's
out
good.
well, you know.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah, we have to say that legally.
You gotta be on the side of Israel these days.
You don't want to do the other side.
Yeah, Illuminati, if you're watching this, I'm ready. No,
Yeah,
We'll be shot in the neck after this pod if we don't
Oh,
say
fuck.
that. It's
we're actually
Yeah.
installing bulletproof plating in this
oh
room
yeah, I
specifically.
can see that anti-drones too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the new warfare right now, drones.
I heard something about the fact that like the drones they're dropping or the drones that are being used are like $20,000-$30,000, very
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
low.
Yeah.
And then the weapon system to defend against them.
Yeah,
is
it's like the
millions and
Patriot
millions.
missile could be something like 18-20 million just to shut down a freaking $20,000 drone. Yeah,
So
it's warfare. It's like
the math on that ain't math. Really.
I know, but as the United States, we have infinite money, so it's like I think the GDP for the military budget defense is 1 trillion now, and
yeah.
we're probably gonna be 1.5 next year against China or whoever, right?
I'm all about arming ourselves, make sure we're the biggest, the baddest military out there, but maybe smarter routes could be taken at times.
Oh, yeah,
in
for
some
sure.
way, shape, or form. I don't know.
Oh, for sure,
You know?
for sure. I think with Ukraine help, we're gonna start developing cheaper drones because that's what the war is.
It makes more sense.
It's super sad these days that you could have a battalion of soldiers and then just shitty as kill 50 soldiers. It's
Yeah,
sad.
it is.
And now you're gonna have robots and you're gonna have fucking like an EMP attack or
That's a good point. We're going to go back to
Right?
that stage where we are just going with robots and things like that. And an EMP.
there
can't
will be
just-
no soldier in the future. There's just gonna be programmer and coders
Yeah.
that are gonna program the robots and.
So are they going to be AI driven, or is there going to be someone controlling them?
I believe in the future there will be AI driven because robots they won't have any kind of feelings. So if your master says shoot someone or blow up that country,
It just is.
there's no thinking behind it. You know, it's not like, oh my god, I feel bad because I did that. They don't care. It's robots, and that's what I'm scared of.
We're getting to an interesting place in the world. Have you
future.
seen the movie Idiocracy before?
No, no, I need to watch
bro,
it.
You need to.
Is
watch
it old?
It's older. It's like 05 or 06.
Okay, I was born.
Just check it out. It is.
I need to. Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's like Black Mirror. Have you watched that?
Oh yeah, well, season 1, long time
Season
ago.
1?
I saw the
watched-
older seasons too.
Yeah,
Do you remember when the girl she get rated on everything she does?
that was the first. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not that far.
No, we're not.
But you rate anyone now. You're Uber driver. You rate anyone. Someone
Postmates.
DoorDash, whatever. Yeah. So what's gonna be next in the future?
It's when your credit score starts going down based on those ratings.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, you're getting too nice. You're gonna fake kindness. You're like, oh, I love your shirt. You get a freaking 5-star.
Wait
That's
till-
what I'm scared.
Wait till we get to the point of what's the one
Oh, they can rewind. No.
They've got their money here.
Oh, that's
it's with
In Time.
Justin Timberlake. Yeah,
In Time. Yeah, I love that movie.
I love it too.
I'm
but
playing a end of blackjack. Okay, here we go. We're betting more lives.
That's
Yeah.
such a sad scene when his
It
mom
is.
and her and him.
And then he has no time. You know, it's like In Time because they have like, let's say you're a billionaire, you have like, I don't know, 50 million hours.
Yeah, that's what
And
they
then
had in there.
You want to give to a homeless person this year, you're like, oh, here's 5 hours.
Yeah.
But we're not that far off.
And the timekeepers, the way they were loaning out time.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
literally.
Was it with Morgan Freeman or something?
It was Justin Timberlake was the lead. I forget her name.
I'm not sure if it's Morgan Freeman.
Olivia Munn, Aaron Rodgers' ex. That's how I know her name as Aaron Rodgers'
right.
ex.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember Morgan Freeman? I feel like when I was 10 years old, he was still 87. And
He's always been 87.
he's immortal.
Yeah,
he's never gonna die.
I just watched a movie like 2 days ago, and I don't remember which movie it was, but he narrated, or it was
Oh, the
Netflix's-
dinosaur.
Yes, it was Netflix's dinosaur thing. He narrates that shit.
I know.
It's like, and I was honestly wondering, like, did AI do this? Is he still narrating shit? Like,
I'm wondering, have you guys seen recently? You know, Cabby, the biggest TikToker.
oh
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Have
yeah.
you seen he sold all his property, image, and everything for $900 million?
I didn't see. I saw other people did it, and it's
No, he did it. So for 10 years, he's giving AI the. He could be
Complete-
live streaming for 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
and that's not him, but that's his AI self.
Yeah.
But he sold the company that he had of his own rights. It's like when you're an influencer and model, you start a LLC, right? So I represent myself. So he sold the company for 900 million, which almost makes him a billionaire.
Yeah.
For a guy that never said a word in 5 years doing content, like.
That's
You know?
fucking crazy.
900
Oh, him,
million.
Khabibi, is that his
Yeah,
name?
Khaby whatever his name is. You know?
Bro, I mean, he deserves it. If anybody deserves it, you know who it is.
Well,
right?
let's say he's not gonna get canceled. He never said a word.
yeah, he can't. Yeah,
No one
he chose
knew.
the wrong fucking topics. How dare he choose that kind of car?
No, but that's true. I mean, 900 million is crazy money.
That is crazy, man.
I mean, you know, who's gonna get that 900 million their lifetime?
I think
Not even in GTA can get that. You
there
know?
was like a B-rated actor who got like 300-400 million for his catalog or his whatever it is.
shit,
Yeah,
that
it was.
could be.
It was crazy. Like there's stupid money being thrown around.
Yeah,
for
and
that.
that's what's scary in the future. Are we gonna use the real actors or we're gonna use the AI of them?
It's too expensive in my opinion for even for these big studios. Like it would be hundreds
You're
of millions
right.
of
You're right.
dollars to
CGI too. Yeah.
do a 2 hour and even an hour and a half long movie, like along with paying like the
Or a
faces,
residual or royalty
that,
fee.
yeah, like the amount of money it would take just to generate it. I feel like it's just cheaper to do the real thing, but maybe in 10 years
That's true. No, you never know in
that
10
could
years.
change.
Well, didn't they clone? I think they cloned a Jim Carrey, or what's the news on that now? It's
Okay,
all going
I was-
viral
Oh,
or
I've
whatever.
seen that.
I was
Yeah.
watching a podcast. Apparently, it only cost $1.5 million to clone a person, and we were cloning sheep for $50,000 in 96.
Oh shit.
1996. So
Would
Yeah,
it be
what
like
the fuck are we
Israel?
doing here?
Israel, they say they have the technology, so I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
look, if
yeah. No, I don't even know. It's whoever fucking controls this whole shit. The Rothschilds and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rockefeller, Rothschild.
Yeah.
But like, if the AI is that bad, because the Jim Carrey thing doesn't look good, right?
No.
Like that's not
That's
AI.
true.
I'm sorry, not AI cloning.
Cloning,
But
yeah.
That's not even
Well,
cloning
it
though. It's
should be an
supposedly a
ex-
mask or something, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it doesn't even look like it's not
So
even.
what
His
I
face is
saw,
elastic as hell. Like,
Yeah.
what I saw, it should be an exact replica. So they literally take the DNA. They have two cells. They have in the woman, or they have the real cell from the woman, and the DNA they want to swap. So they pull this DNA out. They put this DNA in, and then they put it back in, or they do it all within or something. I don't really know, but it should be a 1-for-1 perfect like people do it for their dogs all the time apparently for like $200K.
I know, I heard about that. No, that's true.
Damn.
This is the world. I mean, if you're a super wealthy person, I'm sure if you're a billionaire, you have access to more things than we do.
So here's where the real question is: would you clone yourself and just keep the process going for the next 10 million years? So you just keep repeating yourself.
Oh, like a simulation?
Yeah, and you just
I don't know,
download your
man. Life was
memory.
brutal as
But
it
you're
is.
not enjoying that as a clone. You're not enjoying that though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because if it's a real human being. It's just an exact lookalike
No, but when you're
with the
when
same
you're-
brain chemistry.
Right, but if you're gone, but you created your clone, you're gone, and you're not enjoying that. It's
So
just
we got to
another
take this a
person.
step further. We got to download our memory onto Elon's. What does he have?
Oh,
The
Neuralink.
We use
Brain
Neuralink,
chip. Brain chip.
and then we just put it in the new skin.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's
The
why.
clone.
My answer for your question would be yes if that were the case.
Yes,
but if
I
it's
agree.
just cloning and then you're gone and then the next. It's
Oh,
like,
you're
why?
right. You're
You know
right.
what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I
'Cause
know
without
what
the
you
memory
mean.
part, it's
Yeah.
like
That's
just a
true.
whole new person, but they look
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But their brain chemistry is the same. Everything is the same.
That's interesting.
That I mean, that's a possibility. Elon Musk said human will be immortal by 2035.
That's an eternity hack.
Yeah.
literally.
You could live
Forever.
forever.
Yeah.
But that's the hack version of it, I guess. Because you die, but then
you
I'm
know
here
what
for
I
it.
think? Neuralink. There's going to be multiple version of the product.
Definitely.
I think it comes.
Definitely.
Have you guys watched the the Upside or something? I know Up. It's a show with. Sorry.
I feel like I tried watching it and I just couldn't get into it, but I don't think
It's
I
kind
gave
of
it a real
like
shot.
childish a bit, whatever. But Up. Sorry, it's Up something. Up play.
I don't know.
Up something. Anyway.
I don't know this one.
So it's like when you die, right? You have multiple version of heaven. So if you're rich, they give you like unlimited. So if you're broke and you die, you're still immortal, but you go in another world.
Yeah.
And you have ads everywhere.
Yo.
It's like
It's got to get paid for somehow.
you can't even drink water. It's like it costs 5, whatever the currency is. But if you're rich, you have like, oh, I've changed this for sun. I changed this for heaven, and everything is
Yeah.
perfect.
And-
many women, everything, and the homeless person has to still sleep in a box. So I do believe that in the future, Elon Musk or whoever, there's going to be a pay to live kind of
A game over
membership
kind of
fee.
situation.
You
Like
know,
the
it's going to
movie?
be a fee. Which one?
The Game Over? The one where they're all in the
Game
VR.
Over? Is that
VR.
Ready Player One? No.
Yes, my bad.
Yeah,
Ready
Ready
Player
Player,
One,
One.
yes.
I love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
movie. So
Game Over was something else. That was a comedy.
it's like you choose your avatar or whatever, but at the same time you would have to pay to play.
Yeah.
It
Or
would
watch
be
your
like
ads.
Fortnite or GTA is expensive now because you always have mods and upgrades.
Yep.
I think life is going to be like that, where you will be able to speak 100 language if you're rich, but if you're poor, they're going to give you one English and all Spanish.
And those, it's all whatever you can afford to download into that Neuralink.
Exactly.
It's all right in there.
It's going to be with the gigs, space, whatever.
That's a good point too. So we're gonna have like terabytes of memory up in our brain. But
I
like,
think so. yeah.
downloadable terabytes.
In the future, I think so.
Let's switch it up a little bit. What do you think about love in general? Relationships, romance, just the way people connect.
First and foremost, I'm an old soul, you know. So my favorite movies are Notebook, A Walk to Remember. So and my mom, she raised me very, you know. I mean, my dad was there, but I'm always close to my mom.
Yeah.
So someone who a mommy boy, right, will be always more romantic. And I think in this generation, the problem is we have alpha males and we have influencers that tells us that showing your emotions is gay and that you shouldn't cry. A real man, you know, is super masculine, doesn't need a woman. And that's what I hate about social media.
That's not true.
Wait, what?
No,
I was watching, I was like, wait a minute. No, but I hate that we actually idolize people that girls, let's say they're corn stars or whatever, and I have nothing against that, but there are little girls that are growing up, they're 16, 18,
And
they're
that's
going to
what-
be 18, start OF and making millions, and then they're like, oh, I can't understand why I don't find a good man.
You wonder why?
It's either two things in life, you know. It's very hard right now. It's hard to be super wealthy and find love. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I've been through it. It's super hard, especially an influencer, because when you're an influencer, you want the spotlight always on, and it's gonna be hard for a woman or a man, whatever, to be with you.
And it's gonna be harder for you to trust someone to
Exactly.
not just be using you for that spotlight.
Exactly. I had girlfriends in the past that they will introduce me to their family members. They'll be like, hey, look, that's Christopher. He got 1 million followers. Like, the fuck, bitch?
Maybe an hour into the conversation, we'll talk about that.
She didn't even know. She didn't even say like I was French Canadian.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's just
I
part of
hate
your
that.
identity.
And that's what I hate about this generation, because girls will be like, oh, like when after 30 something years old, they're single moms, whatever. They're like, I can't seem to find a good man. But while you, while you were partying and being on those yachts in Dubai in the private jet, maybe getting poo on by a prince, you forget all these years was to find your soulmate, and you could have built a really beautiful life with someone. And you didn't because you were too busy chasing Dom Perignon or whatever bottles in the club.
And something you said too in there that I found interesting, and I agree with completely, is it's so hard to have love and true success in
Yeah.
business, because this one of them has to be sacrificed at least
Absolutely.
in a period.
It takes time too. I mean, girls, they all want a guy that's going to buy them a Birkin. But the guy that's going to buy you a Birkin, by the way, the guy that's going to buy you a Birkin is going to be on his phone freaking 90 hours a week, nonstop. While you're having a romantic dinner, he's not going to look at you. He's not going to care about your conversation because he's busy closing deals.
But you
Exactly.
also that has to happen overnight for the girl too. She won't be with you when you're broke.
Yes.
While you're building to that
Yes.
point. It has
That's
to
when you know
already
No,
exist.
That's how
This
you
is
found
true.
a special one.
This is life. My mom always told me, let's say you have a girl, whatever, okay? You meet a girl, you're a prince, she's a princess. But a woman that loves you the most and she believes in you, she's going to help you elevate to the status of king and queen. So now the problem is girls. I wonder if people gets married and they have crazy marriage just because they want to piss off their followers and be like, I'm better than you.
That their parents, and that's why the divorce rate's so high in this country, at least.
It is. You know what?
We're
My
over
mom-
60%. I think.
My grandfather and my grandmother have been together 60 years before she passed, right? And I asked, why are they stayed together that long? And basically the question will be like, when something break, we try to repair it. So let's say if
That's true
you
about
break a
everything in life
glass,
now.
you try to repair it. But in this generation, we're just gonna throw it in the garbage.
Get a new one.
And that's a big problem because one fight, one stupid ass fight, it could be, I don't know, man, we go to the movies and my girl is in love with Jacob Elordi and I'm like, oh, fuck that, I'm out, and that's the problem. We don't communicate.
Do you think availability plays a part in that? And I mean that in a sense of we can just go on Instagram, we can go on Tinder. Or
Yes,
like
1,000,000%. This is the problem. I was with girls, whatever, and they have those NBA players, NFL player DMing them, and let's say I'm making, I don't know, $80K a year back then, and the guy is freaking just signed a $20 million
bro,
contract.
these NFL contracts, all these contracts
I
are
know.
hundreds of millions of dollars. It's
Exactly,
insane.
and how do you even compete with that?
I had a girl tell me one time, she said, I do not go on coffee dates anymore. If the guy doesn't lead with a weekend in Cancun, I'm out.
That's a keeper right there.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That doesn't even
wife.
surprise me. Have you seen that? She was like 34 years old. You know Sneeko, right?
Yeah,
Sneeko.
yeah.
Anyway,
I know Sneeko.
that girl. She was on a podcast with Bradley Morton, I think.
I know Bradley too.
She said something. A guy has to show me his bank account. Do you remember that girl?
I kind of remember this clip.
She went on a podcast and she's like, if he has under 5 mil, I'm not interested.
That's
And then Sneeko said something, is it crazy that you have to have a 34 years old run through average looking girl that she asks for under $5 million?
7 6s are saying this.
It's crazy.
And then you have I'm really going to get canceled for this one.
It's okay.
Then you got girls like Lizzo. Remember the whole Lizzo wave?
Yeah, I know.
That was crazy. So these girls are like heavily obese and like
Yeah, but those girls are like in the comments, slay queen, you're
What?
the baddest. Yeah.
like what is this world coming to?
And then they will, oh, bro, you're fat. Bro, you could stop eating. Guys are way more honest. Like my trolls, sometimes they say something about me. I'm like, oh shit, he's not wrong. Like someone said recently about me, said, Chris, you only have a 5-pack. And then it was in mirror, I was like, shit, that's true. But I mean,
only got a 5-pack. Shit.
it's
Four and
hard.
one underneath.
Yeah, I'm like,
One long
bro,
one.
I have to get on a Zempic or some bullshit. I'm not gonna do that
That
shit.
bottom one, that's called the swimmer's abs, I think, right?
Yeah.
You could just
I need
gotta
to
hit the
run
pool,
like
bro.
freaking Charlie Matthews, and I can't do that shit.
Shit. Let's hit Runyon, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's bring the drone.
should.
Let's have some fun.
We're probably, find some girls over there, 19 years old with 75 years old Richard.
And
That's LA. That's
if they're under 25, you got to worry about Leo coming in. With the camera,
Yeah.
You know?
Leo is dropping them after 25.
Yeah, once they hit 25.
But yeah, no, you're right. Option is a big fake reality.
Yeah.
So let's say me, right? I had so many options, but the person I'm ending up with is not someone that was in my options. What I'm trying to say is it's super flattering to go like on dating apps and be swipe right, whatever it is. And I think that's what women are craving this generation. They think that because someone liked them on a dating app or something, it's because they want to be with them. No, sometimes it's just, what do they say in this generation? They want to crack her, whatever.
It's pretty much. It's instant gratification. It's just because
Yeah.
you're bored late at night, you want to fucking do something.
But it's
like,
fake. I remember when I was blowing up on TikTok, I will get 15 million views. I don't know what that it's called, serotonin or dopamine.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, it's better than an orgasm. Like
It's
seriously, it's
nothing-
like I came 3 times. I was like, yeah.
that
is what makes an orgasm feel good. It's the
Yeah.
release of serotonin and
Exactly.
dopamine. It's literally
When you can orgasm without touching yourself, that is a definite.
Exactly.
well, no. When you do, you release the serotonin up here, and that's what makes it go crazy.
No, that's true. And then you feel like shit after.
Exactly.
You're like, what am I doing? Let me bring my Kleenex.
Shit, you got time to clean up.
Yeah. But yeah, so the instant gratification is the problem.
Yeah.
So all these girls are like, oh, I can have anyone if I wanted. And then they realize that the top 1% of men, the competition is so high. There's a big pool of women for a short pool of men.
Yes.
And the girl, you know how ridiculous this generation is. I have friends that are under 6 feet, and it's so hard for them. The woman's like, I wouldn't date anyone under 5'10", and they're legit like a 5 out of 10. Those
Yeah,
girls,
yeah.
and they want a guy. You know how hard it is to make $150K a month.
Bro, I'll actually take it a step. I'll say this, and I think it's a really full circle moment. We were talking about influencers and shit, and how if you have 100,000 followers, you're kind of a dick a lot of times. But if you have 1 million followers or more, you're kind of a more human. It's kind of the same with girls. If you're a 5, a lot of times you're a dick and you think you're a 10. If you're a
true.
10, you know you're a 10, and
Yeah.
you're just a cool guy, a cool
No,
girl.
hey, this is so true. Have you guys seen the podcast, whatever?
Wait,
See
what?
the clips all the time.
The clips, yeah, it's
Yeah.
clipping, right? So they're like, oh, rate yourself out of 10. And then you see the girl. Listen, let's not be mean, but god damn, the girls, like, they
honest.
all say they're a 10. And then they're like, oh, I bring that bad bitch energy because I believe in myself. Yes, you do believe in yourself, but you've been single for 11 years. It's like, I get it, but if your attitude match your personality, you're never going to find anyone.
You think that's the girl version of the Andrew Tates, though? You think they're trolling and just doing that to get the?
I think so, for
Just
sure.
like they can't be. That's not serious.
That's a good.
Oh, you mean stupid, the girls?
Yeah.
Like when they said name me 3 states in
What
America,
is-
Africa.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
where was the war of Vietnam? South Korea.
That sounds right. That sounds about right.
No, but seriously, no, it has to be trolling. And we're talking about PhD graduate that goes on there. They're saying stupid shit like, when was World War II? 2100.
There's some retard.
yeah.
They're not all just trolling though. There are
No,
some
there's
just
some
pure
retard,
retards.
yeah.
Just some actual.
But
pure
look at the world we
homegrown-
live in. One of the way to make money, like if you look at Adam 22 or these people,
That's an interesting character.
he share his wife for clicks and whatever. In a way, you do whatever you do, right? I'm not here to judge anyone, but that's what works. Have you seen the one? It's a small guy, he looks like an alien. He's doing corn industry now.
Oh,
The alien, whatever.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's
I think I
everywhere.
do.
He's in Bang Bros. He's everywhere, and he's making millions now. It's like, why do we put this on a pedestal?
I was lift these people up.
Why those people? They're not supposed to be well recognized in our society, and I think that's a big problem.
I would
Kids, they
agree.
want to be that now. They don't want to be a hard worker doctor.
People wanted to be when you used to ask a 5-year-old what they wanted to be, they'd say a fireman, cop,
Or astronaut.
an astronaut,
Yeah.
the president.
Yeah.
I think you're getting a streamer 9 out of 10 times.
It's
now.
only streamer now.
Transgender streamer.
There's our bingo card.
Yeah.
We hit our bingo
No,
card.
it's only streamer now, and that's the fault of Kai Cenat, I Show Speed.
Yeah.
And listen, they're good streamers, but once you get to the clavicular level that tells that everyone is a beta or
Yeah.
that we're all gooners. I don't even know what the fuck those words.
Bro, I don't know what 3/4. I don't know what 90% of those words mean.
And
that
you
they
know
say.
what? I have a feeling that when we all die, it's gonna be in the fucking dictionary.
That would be a sad day if that. I'm okay with it being how about Urban Dictionary? It's an Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
You-
it's
you got in
urban.
there
No,
before?
you're right.
we go.
You're right.
Guys, I hate to be the bad guy.
we at
We're
that
having
point?
such a good conversation, but we should wrap. We got one more.
I got one more
Yeah,
question for
absolutely.
you.
Yeah.
We were talking about how your upbringing was you were bullied a little bit. You dealt with a lot of things.
Yeah.
How did you deal with it? How do you, when you're dealing with difficult situations now, what brings you up? What are some inspirational thoughts?
So
that-
when I was super young, my mom was super. She was someone that reads a lot, and she would always tell me that there's worse in the world. She will show me those commercial of African kids suffering from malnutrition and all these things. So she was trying to teach me that there's always worse, and that I don't have the right to complain. Right? It's like. Long story short, when I was super young, I was complaining about the food. And then when I grew up, I learned that my dad was in the Children of Duplessis, which is an orphanage.
Okay.
So my dad was sent from 1 years old to 18 years old in the orphanage. So he never really knew his parents.
Yeah.
And then when I found that out, oh shit, I stopped complaining. So my dad never really had food. He was getting beat up and all these things. And my mom used to tell me, you never know what someone's going through until you walk in their shoes. And it's the same as she would say, be positive. Use a smile, change the world, but don't let the world change your smile.
I like that.
That's how the quotes that she put in my head, and she tried to, it's like when, I don't know, some kids were having a new skateboard and had an ugly one from like 10 years ago. Still grateful.
Yeah.
Because you never know. You know what my mom actually used to say? You never know how rich you are until you become sick.
Yeah.
So she always said that our biggest prize or wealth is your crown that you have on your head is your health.
I agree with
Once
that.
you lose your health, you will trade any kind of money in the world to bring back your health, right?
People always say they'll burn $1 million to stay warm
Easy.
for that night, and
Or buy more time.
yeah, exactly. Like it's
Health and time are the only currencies and the only thing that matters.
exactly.
People are always saying, oh, I've wasted so much time and I wish I did. And that's true. Time is, if you decide to spend some time with someone, or like me here on this podcast, means that I wanted to do this because my time is valued. And that's what matters. And health, I mean, you could be the most athletic, healthy person. Boom, cancer doesn't give a shit if
No,
you're
it
rich or famous,
Literally, it does not.
Look at what's his name, the actor, sorry, that just passed, Eric that just passed recently. Eric Dane. Eric Dane, sorry, he was in Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
Beautiful, amazing person, actor, known actor, good family, good father, and boom, he has ALS that came out of nowhere, and he passed like 2 weeks ago. So that's why I always say, don't try to put back everything tomorrow. Live now. You never know. I might fucking die tomorrow, and that's going to be my legacy.
No, you're
that
right.
podcast will be.
And like you were saying, mental health is so important. Like, I don't know if do you watch the NFL at all?
Which one?
The NFL, football?
Sometimes I like Super Bowl, whatever. I'm a hockey guy because of the cold weather in Canada.
I get it. I'll excuse you, bro. You're not from the States. I get it. I get it.
Exactly. 8 months of winter over there.
But Rondell Moore bounced around the league a little bit, but really highly touted wide receiver. He had bunch of injury problems once he entered the league. He offed himself. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. Not even, but
Damn.
yeah, no, just that mental health part is so important.
And you know what? For men's, I always say that. I think that men's we're ashamed to talk about it.
Yeah.
And you know Paddy the Baddy, the UFC fighter, right? You know Paddy?
He knows Patty.
Right. So after he won a fight one time, he said, "Oh, my best friend just often killed himself, and man should talk more." And it's such a taboo subject now because we don't talk about mental health. And I think for men, especially in this generation now, you have to be the provider 100%, and we don't have support. No one is helping us.
And this is
Mentally.
kind of interesting too. Did you know who Chase Demore is? He just fought Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, the fight.
You saw that clip about how like he pulled himself out of depression and stuff like that?
Yeah, he was about to off himself.
Watching
and,
Andrew's
yeah, it
videos.
motivated him to keep moving. I saw that.
That was such a full circle, deep. That was like a real.
No, that's beautiful. Like the person that helped you overcome your challenge, and you kind of beat him in a way too. It's a flex. I mean, this guy won everything at life. That's why you shouldn't kill yourself. I mean, I tried personally, and I'm glad it didn't work out.
You just got to keep fighting.
I think mental health is too taboo, and it's so easy though to be diagnosed bipolar and all these things. So I've never consulted whatever, but it's so easy now for a psychiatrist to you're mad that your girlfriend cheated on you, you break a wall, oh, bipolar.
Write her a pill or write a prescription.
And I think it's too taboo, and we as a man we should seek help before doing our friends, but our friends sometimes they judge us because the society, we're weak men if we're depressed.
So that's why what you're doing now with the Smiley Soul on IG is so important. So if we can end with,
let's hit it.
Look at that camera and just give us your quote of the day, your favorite quote to those people out there that are going to be like, whatever it is, because your IG is, you just have to put a smile on someone's face every day, right?
Yeah.
Give us that one motivational quote that puts a smile on their face.
My favorite quote and my mom's favorite quote of all time, which is a big part of my merch online, is use your smile, use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile, because you never know what you can do for someone when you give your smile. It costs you nothing, and it can bring so much to a stranger.
I love that.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
That's my mom wisdom.
Bro, we're going to link your merch, your pages, and everything in the description, of course. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Christopher Cote, OFF, because official was taken, obviously. I mean, Twitter is pretty dead. YouTube, Christopher Cote Official.
There we go. There we go, bro.
It was a pleasure,
I
guys.
appreciate you coming on. This was fucking awesome.
Thank
this was
you.
a great
Thank you.
conversation.
I had a great time. You guys are wonderful. And I see this going forward. You guys are going to be pretty big very soon. So
No, we're going to...
I was happy to be here before,
My guy. And, bro, you let me know when we're shooting. Let's get a shooting sometime.
I would love that. Yeah, absolutely, guys.
Let's make it happen. Guys, it's been another great episode of The Frame Shift. Make sure to go check everything out. It'll all be linked in the description for you.
It's a chicken wrap. Woo!
Boom.
Good job, guys.